Hey everyone, my name's Adam Killam. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Spexigon. Spexigon is the first of its kind fly-to-earn drone imagery platform powered by blockchain that rewards drone pilots for capturing aerial imagery and uploading it to the platform. And today I'm going to give you an update on the platform, our launch plans, and some pretty important changes that we recently made to our documentation. So first of all, if you visit spexigon.com, you'll see a link here on the main navigation called Docs. So if you click on this link, it's going to pop open our documentation in Gitbook. And so this documentation is subject to change. We're always working on the plan, and plans change when you're a startup and things are fast moving. So keep in mind that anytime we update these documents, we're going to be posting updates in Discord. There's a link at the top here if you want to join our Discord. We also have links on the website to our waitlist. So if you want to join the waitlist and be notified anytime we make updates to our plan or the documentation, then please do so and we'll let you know. You can also follow us on Twitter, where we post regularly. All right, so let's take a look at the documentation. I'm not going to go through the entire thing here. Feel free to do that on your own time. But a couple of changes that we made would be, number one, there's an update on our launch plan, and specifically the testnet. So Spexigon is entering testnet soon. Probably in the next day or two, we're going to be starting our internal testing where members of our team are going to be outside in the field flying drones, connecting to the platform, and really just seeing how it works from a user standpoint. There's going to be several rounds of internal testing, and then we will move on to this regional testnet rollout. So this covers, again, the internal alpha. Then there's a trusted user alpha where we will work with pilots who we already have relationships with, professional pilots, who will be flying and using the app, using the web app, using the mobile app, collecting imagery, uploading imagery to the platform, and just basically testing all aspects of it just to make sure that there's a good user experience. Because we really want to make sure that for all of you pilots out there that this is as easy and seamless as possible. And we're trying to prevent bugs before you get any of the technology in your hands. But of course, when you run into things once you're out in the field, there will be ways for you to let us know as well. So trusted user alpha, then there's going to be a private waitlist beta. So there are links on the website. You can join the waitlist and be notified once that opens up. That's going to take place in British Columbia here in Canada, in the Lower Mainland. The city of Surrey will be prioritized, and there will likely be other regions in Canada that follow pretty quickly. But here in the Lower Mainland, Vancouver, Surrey, and some of the other cities, there will be areas where pilots can sign up and start flying. And then after all of that, we'll have the public beta testnet. And so the idea with the public beta is that once we've done several rounds of internal testing and tested with trusted pilots, then we'll move on to opening up the app for the general public. And not really the general public, but really drone pilots, people that are on our wait list, people that are in the Discord, anyone that's local here that's in the Discord or on our email list will be able to fly at that point. And so you can see there aren't any dates attached to some of these items. And over the next several weeks and months, we're going to be updating the documentation as it becomes clear when we can move to those stages. So please stay tuned. The next important thing is the Spexi token. Here under the crypto economics section, our team has been working on a tokenomic model. That model is sort of in progress. And we're working with some of the best minds in crypto, economics, regulatory, and the aerial data market to create a system that will benefit contributors and data buyers alike. And ultimately, the goal is to make sure that drone pilots who contribute imagery to the system get rewarded. We want this to be a fun, rewarding experience for you. And we're doing our best to design a system that will benefit pilots who contribute, So stay tuned. There's going to be more details, but there are a couple of updates here. So first of all, the Spexi utility token. So Spexi is the proposed, or is proposed to be the Spexigon platform's native token. We're still a ways away from a token launch, and it's unclear sort of at this point in time when that will take place. But between now and then, and during the testnet phase, instead of the token or before the token gets launched, we are going to be introducing something called reputation points. And so reputation points will almost serve as in the early testnet phases, they'll serve as a stand-in for the token. And so you'll earn them when you collect and upload imagery to the platform, and the documents go into sort of details on the benefits and sort of the goal behind using points. And really what we're hoping to do with points is we're hoping to learn as much about user behavior and how people interact with the platform, what works and what doesn't, so that we can take those lessons and apply them to the tokenomics system. And also, one of the benefits of reputation points is that we are planning to do a work drop. So a work drop essentially means that we're planning on work dropping Spexi tokens to eligible pilots who have earned reputation points during testnet. And the more reputation points that a user has accumulated, the more Spexi tokens they may be eligible for. And so eventually there will be a formula that converts points to tokens. And the idea behind calling it a work drop is that this is not a general airdrop. This is just going to be specifically for people who participate, provide feedback during the testnet phase. And so it's just meant to reward contributors because we're going to be expecting more from early pilots, and we're going to need your help to make the system better, to spot bugs and that type of thing. So it's going to, you'll be going above and beyond just flying and uploading data. And again, this is all subject to change, so please don't take anything here as I guess permanent. Check back often, and because we're a startup and because things in the in the regulatory world are changing quickly, we have to adapt. And so again, anytime that there's a change, we'll let you know. But this is our plan moving forward. So there's going to be a token at some point in the future. There will be a work drop at some point in the future. At least that's the plan. And in the meantime, we're going to start with reputation points, and reputation points will continue after we leave testnet and go to mainnet, and they'll still serve a function. So they're not going to go away, but they'll serve a little bit of a different purpose heading into the future. So those are the main changes I wanted to cover. And if you have any questions, jump into our Discord, message us on Twitter, or you can get in touch with us through the website. And stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more updates to come. Thanks.